Good morning. Invoking the Divine Mother. We are already in the time when Divine Mother is being worshipped by the devout all over the world. It is Navaratri time. Today is perhaps the third day of the Navaratri. And Divine Mother is being invoked for her grace by the devout everywhere in the form of Mother Durga. So the question comes, why do we invoke Mother? Why have we to invoke Mother? Why have to call on her? Why she should be there? Mother, Divine Mother, is that aspect of God which is nearest and closest to us. God is most tangible in the form of Mother. She can be reached. She can be prayed. We can demand from her the things. Mother, I want this. You have to give me that. As a child puts his or her demand to his or her mother, we can, as a child, put our demand to Mother. And what can Mother give? Mother can give everything that we want. Abhyudaya and Nishreyasa. She can give us whatever success we want in this world, whatever we want to achieve in the world. Mother is capable of giving that. If we are wise enough to find that achievement in the world is not ultimate gain, the ultimate gain is in attaining Mother herself or realizing God, Mother can give that too. So this time Mother is being invoked. Can Mother be invoked only during this time when Navaratri is celebrated? No, she can be invoked any time. And the result will be she will come when she is invoked. What is needed to invoke her, to call on her? Do we need to be learned, studied in Tantra or Vedas and Vedanta? Or we need to have very explicit rituals, articles we need to procure? Nothing of that. Only calling on her with yearning and devotion. Mother, come, I need your help. I need your help to achieve this, or I need your help to purify my mind. And Mother comes. And the song beautifully sang today, that Mother has come to my house. Because I had called on her, I had invited her, I had invoked her. That's why Mother came to my house. What is the house? Not only the one which is surrounded by four walls and a roof, but this body itself is the house. So intimate thing that we think ourselves, this body, this is the house. And Mother, if we invoke, will come and sit inside the house that is in our hearts, always moving and living with us. And without Mother, really, nothing can be achieved. Those who achieve great things in life, by Mother's grace alone they do it. Whether they had prayed for Mother or not, doesn't matter. But Mother's grace has to be there to be successful in life. If something is achieved without even understanding her grace and you have no devotion to Mother, then that thing can be lost very easily. Or that may produce very ill side effects. Like the pride, arrogance, that will come with the achievement if you forget to call on Mother and forget that all happened by the grace of Mother. So let us now begin how invocation of Mother has been throughout the tradition. First come to very ancient time, maybe Satyuga. When Satyuga had not started, Brahma was meditating to create the world. The world was all in a homogeneous form. Nothing was there but water. Huge expanse of water that, as the Puranas described, the Markandeya Purana. And there, Vishnu was lying on the bed of serpent, huge serpent, called Sheshanaga or Ananta. The literally means whatever remains. On that was Vishnu, all-pervading God was. Vishnu means all-pervading. Someone all-pervading is called Vishnu. So, pervading everywhere. That became confined and remained on the Shesha. That much was remaining. That all-pervading God had become confined and concentrated on particular spot. Means everything that is manifested was lost and dissolved into a homogeneous form. Everything was inside the God, and with God had the remaining things of the creation, that is Sheshanaga represents. Now the creation, when it starts at our Hindu mythology says, Vishnu lies down, Mahapralaya has taken place. At the beginning of creation, from the navel of Vishnu comes out a lotus flower. And that lotus flower blooms, and it is a sign of creation. On that is created Brahma. Brahma is the first one to be created from the body of Vishnu. And Brahma meditates, and his meditation brings forth this universe. Now this time what happened? Brahma was meditating, everywhere he had water, Vishnu was lying down on Sheshanaga. So from the story says, from the ears of Vishnu, dirt came out and fell on the ocean. Infinite expanse of ocean. There was nothing but ocean, water of ocean. The whole universe was filled with water. And those dirt, by mysterious power, became living and became huge and earned great powers. And the power was evil power. Because the power which looks only for self-interest and doesn't take care for others is just evil power. And they were swimming in the ocean. Suddenly they saw one bright, red-faced being meditating deep meditation. And they started swimming towards that red-faced, four-faced, red-faced God, that is Brahma, and wanted to eat up Brahma. Brahma somehow in meditation he found imminent danger. He could understand anything in meditation. He opens the eye, two huge asuras are coming towards him to eat him up. Now Brahma found himself helpless, because he doesn't have that power to fight with these asuras that are so strong. When one finds himself or herself helpless, what is the help? Then God. Which form of God to be propitiated most easily? Should he call Shiva or should he call Vishnu? The most easily acceptable, easily awakened, easily presentable God is Divine Mother. And Brahma started praying to Divine Mother. First he wanted to wake up Vishnu to save him. Vishnu was deep asleep, perhaps snoring. After long creation and sustenance, he was tired. No, God also gets tired. The story says that way. Then Vishnu couldn't look, because Vishnu was under the spell of the Divine Mother. It is the Divine Mother which keeps Vishnu awake and which keeps Vishnu asleep. Brahma knows that. He is our grandsire, the first created being. He knows that. It is all under the power of Mahamaya. And Brahma started invoking Mother with a prayer. Mother, you are the creator, preserver and destroyer of the universe. Now there is imminent danger to me. Please waken up. And beautiful verses like he says, Somya Somyatara Shesha Somya Bhastvati Sundari Para Paranam Parama Tvameva Parameshwari. You are the supreme goddess. Even Brahma, Vishnu and Maheshwara are under your creation. They are under your reign, under your rule. And you are the most beautiful being in this world. And most serene, Ati Somya, Parameshwari, you are the higher than the highest. Please make Vishnu wake up. If Vishnu wakes up, my problems will be solved. You will fight his own creation. Is that his creation, Mahamaya's creation? These asuras come out of your creation and they want to destroy me. And then, like that when Brahma prayed it from the heart, when we mortal human beings pray to Mother, Mother comes to us. When Brahma himself is praying, the purest being, divine Lord is praying, then Mother didn't come as such in any form, but Brahma prayed to Mother to take away the sleep of the Vishnu. Mother then, out of grace, then withdraws herself. The Purana says, it's in Markandeya Purana. Purana says, Mother withdraws herself from chest, heart, nose, ear and eyes of Vishnu. She had kept Vishnu, covered the Vishnu's parts, and Vishnu was asleep. Now Vishnu wakes up as caused by the invocation of Divine Mother by Brahma, the Creator God. And Vishnu wakes up and finds two huge asuras going to kill Brahma, and Asura's name was Madhu and Kaitav. And then Vishnu challenges them. Vishnu is the one who often has to fight to protect his universe. When you need to protect someone, then you have to be powerful. And battles are imminent, they come. One needs to protect that way. That's why you find Vishnu coming into the world again and again, taking different forms, just to protect the dharma and destroy the adharma. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya duskritam. All those who are evildoers, those are destroyed, and good persons are protected and saved. That's what the Vishnu duty is, and to sustain the whole thing. That's what the sustainer will do it. The government sustains. Doesn't have to fight whenever some evil power comes and intrudes it. They have to fight to protect their own people. That's what the governance is. So Vishnu is the one person government of the whole creation. Now Vishnu saw him in danger there, and he started fighting with the asuras. And these asuras were so powerful, who came from the dirt of his ears, that Vishnu had to fight 5,000 years. That's what we do. So to show that how powerful was the matter. And ultimately, by the will of Mother, Divine Mother, who often deludes, and she deludes more the arrogant people. Asura, they're arrogant by nature. That's what one quality of Asura. Very arrogant, very proud. And after 5,000 years, Vishnu cannot kill them. Then Asura, out of their arrogance, says, "Oh Vishnu, we are very happy. You fought with us very nicely. You were a good challenge to us. Now we give you a boon. Ask of us." Like that, they are challenging God Himself and asking God to take the boon from them. That's what arrogance does. You forget your power. You forget who you are. And you do something, you feel yourself so powerful, so rich, so successful, everything that comes when the pride comes. That type of thought comes. Then Vishnu said, "If you want to give me a boon, I will ask for your death, that you may be killed to save the creation." Then they said, "Yes, you can do that, but you have to kill us where there is no water." But everywhere was water. But Vishnu put them on their lap. You see, huge asuras, but Vishnu is so all-pervading God. For him where can be the death. So he gives them on his thigh and destroys them. That is the story of how Mother invoked could destroy the evil Madhu and Kaitava, as described in the Markandeya Purana. Another time, again there is a battle of good and evil. Sometimes evil seems to be winning over. And there has been a very powerful evil called Mahishasura. That is what this story often is the one which is depicted while worshipping Mother Durga during Durga Puja time. So, one evil became very powerful, so powerful that he could even conquer gods. He attacked heaven, conquered gods, and drove the king of God, Indra, along with other gods like fire, water, sun, moon, all those are gods, natural forces, and he drove them away and took all their power and drove them away from heaven. Deprived of their legitimate position, deprived of their power to control over these natural forces. Now these natural forces were in turmoil. These gods went to Shiva. Then Brahma, then Shiva, and both Brahma and Shiva then went to Vishnu. Then all said it's very difficult to conquer them. Even with the united power of all goodness, they said, if we challenge them like this, without invoking the divine power, we will not be successful. So all they met together and they concentrated themselves, and it is described as they got very angry over the excesses of this Asura called Mahishasura. And from all these united gods, the power came, emanated in the form of brilliance, and that came in front of all of them when all are there, and it took the form of a huge light. That light condensed, the power of gods condensed in the form of a feminine deity called Durga, having many arms. And this Devi was formed by the brilliance or the power of all gods. They were invoking Divine Mother. When God themselves become powerless, when Divine Mother has to be invoked. And different gods get different power to constitute this deity, Mother Durga. Mother Durga, that's why represent all gods and goddesses. As we say to Sri Ramakrishna, Sarva Deva Devi Swarupa, Mother Durga is Sarva Deva Devi Swarupa. She represents whole creation. She represents all power. All power, that means all good power, and also that Mahamaya is there, Divine Mother, all even evil powers are also hers, that comes from hers. And why evil power? That is the play that goes on in the creation. Evil and good fight, and good one wins the battle at the end. So, Durga then got different weapons from all gods. Some gave Trishula, Shiva gave Trishula, and Vishnu gave the discus or the disc or the chakra, and Yama gave the noose, like that. And all they decorated the power. Some gave the beauty of face, some gave the eyes, some gave the hair, like that. Yama gives the hair. Like that, the Mother, Divine Mother, comes into form. The Mother which resided, that's formed, is in the gods. She comes forth and takes the power of Mother Durga. Now, Mother Durga was there, she did. Mahishasura, who had conquered the whole world and also all the three worlds, now finds one lady. And one person, his spy, had seen that some lady is created, she is sitting there. She goes and he goes and informs Mahishasura in heaven that some lady is I found. She seems to be very powerful from her face. She rides on a lion. Himalaya gave the lion to Mother. So, and then he sends his Chikshura and Chamara, his army generals, to find out what's the matter. They go and find out she's very powerful. She challenges the battle, and Mother, with a big battalion of army, this Mahishasura's army go, there's a big battle. And finally Mother vanquishes all those Chamara, Chikshura and all battalion. Then Mahishasura, when he heard his battalion is gone, his military army is gone, he became very angry. He took the form of a buffalo. This Asura, how this evil? Mahishasura represents evil. And evil has a power to change its form. Even in us, it's all a depiction of what happens in our body, in our mind. When evil comes, it takes with so many forms in our body. Sometimes it suggests, sometimes we don't want to do something. Suppose I must not do that thing. But the evil will come say, don't do that, but you can go this way. We have a very nice story of evil teaching like that to Buddha. When Buddha was trying to attain God, then Mara came and said, "What are you this trying? It's almost impossible to realize God, to be free from ego, to attain Bodhi. Don't even try for that." Buddha said, "I will try." Then when Buddha sat and Mara found that this evil personified found that Buddha is adamant, then he sent his army, the wealth, fear, lust, all karma, all were sent to deprive the man, to deviate him from his meditation. How this Mara can change the forms to take the man away. Here also Mahishasura represents that evil, who comes in the form of Mahisha first, buffalo. Mother sees and throws that nose on his neck, and tries to drag. That time it changes form and becomes a lion. Then mother had to show, she chops the head of that lion, Mahishasura. And this evil is something doesn't die so easily. That's what happens with our evil habits. It doesn't die so easily. We try to kill, it takes another form. Here also, this was killed, and then from it sprang up a man, Asura with big power. And then to that also, mother killed that Asura. Still Mahishasura is not dying, you see. Then he takes the form of an elephant. So elephant, very powerful elephant. Mother is fighting, the divine power is fighting. Divine mother herself is fighting with this Asura. So powerful this Asura. Then mother cuts the trunk of Asura, this elephant Asura, and then again the Asura takes the form of a buffalo finally. And the Purana, this book describes when buffalo came finally to attack mother, the world shook. It said the world changed its position. With the lash of the tail of Mahishasura, this Mahisha, the ocean was overspilled on the ground. And it was so huge that with its horn, the clouds were torn apart. So huge was the powerful Mahisha. It finally comes to attack Devi, and there was a big battle, and finally Devi chops the head of this Mahisha. It's still not dead. From that chopped head comes out a human form. And then Devi with the Trishula of all power, she pierces chest and Asura dies. Then all gods praise Mother, Divine Mother, that by her power this great Asura would be killed. So invoking Mother, there was no other way. Swami Vivekananda says, when I am very happy and healthy, I sit in meditation and invoke Brahman to be able to meditate on that formless being, the supreme light, the eternal truth. But when I have stomach pain, then I call on Mother. Mother, please cure me, I am feeling pain, stomach ache. So whenever there is some problem in this life, Mother is to be praised. She is most easily reachable. Another invocation of Mother. Again, after another era came, another eon came, and again the gods were vanquished from the heaven. The good powers were overtaken by evil powers. This time it was Shumbha and Nishumba. Great, very great, powerful evils. Now, this again gods went to forest and they were invoking, and they found one beautiful lady, Parvati, coming there. And they went to Parvati, the daughter of Himalayas. Parvata, daughter is Parvati, consort of Shiva, the great god. And they went there and said, Mother, we are in trouble, you have come, it's very wonderful to see you here. And Mother said, what happened? This story. They said, don't worry. Then Mother meditated, and from her came out Mother Kali. From the body of Mother Durga, Parvati came out Mother Kali. And he said, please protect us. The beautiful hymn, the Indradi Krita Devi Stuti is in the Chani. Beautiful hymn is there. And they invoke the Mother's power, and then she takes the Kali and then she takes the beautiful form of a beautiful woman. And the Shumba and Nishumba were so powerful, they had everything in the world. And finally, their Chanda and Munda were their generals. They go to Shumba and Nishumba and say, you have everything in the world. You have Airavata, you have Kalpa Vriksha, you have that horse of Indra. You have everything. But you don't have this lady, this so beautiful and most precious thing in this universe. You must acquire her. So they take the proposal of Shumba and Nishumba, Chanda and Munda come and say, our king wants you to be his wife. Mother said, oh, that is a very good proposal. Who doesn't know Shumba and Nishumba? They are so powerful, they are so great, they are so grand. But in my foolishness, Mother said, in my foolishness I took a vow that I will marry only him who can defeat me in battle. So it was very easy, they went there. So what is there will defeat you in a battle? Shumba and Nishumba said, go and drag her with the hair. If she agrees to our proposal, okay. Otherwise, drag her by the hair. And then they go and try battle. It was there. And from this mother who became very angry, seeing the huge army, the description is there, thousands of chariots and millions of cavalry, and like that is the description, you find a number given, 40,000, 100,000, 500,000 of people, that army. So many went and big battle arose, and from mother also many other devis came, power came. And there was a huge fight. And ultimately, from mother came special type of divine power. Special type of mother. Very thin, Krishodari, Dirghatangstra, Ati Dirgha, Ati Vishana. That is the description of the mother. This is Chamunda. Very thin waist and very tall, very fearsome, Ati Vishana. So that type of Devi came, and there was a fight, and this Chamunda Devi killed the head of, shivered the head of Chanda and Munda. Mother Durga was there, Parvati was there. She said, you have killed Chanda and Munda, your name will be Chamunda. That Devi is worshipped during the Sandhi Puja time. The most auspicious time of Durga Puja is Sandhi Puja. And Sandhi Puja is the time when the Chamunda is worshipped, who killed Chanda and Munda. Whole Durga Puja, Devi Durga is worshipped. And many forms of Divine Mother are worshipped. But that most auspicious time of Durga, this Chamunda is worshipped, who had killed Chanda and Munda. Chanda and Munda being killed, now Shumba and Nishumba become very angry, they come, huge fight arose, and my mother finally kills Shumba and then his brother Nishumba. And again, the peace reigns. That's how the story is. So, invoking mother had been always so great at the time of danger. For the success, also mother is invoked. What happened when Rama went to fight Ravana? Ravana was very powerful. Rama was the incarnation of Vishnu himself in the human form. He never lost any battle. Ravana also never lost any battle before that. There was a big fight. Rama knew the power of Ravana. Then when the enemy is so powerful, who will be supporting him? What strength he will invoke? Then he had to call on Divine Mother. As it happened, that was not the time for worship of Mother Durga. But as it was the time for battle, he invoked Mother Durga untimely, Akala Bodhana, and started worshipping Mother with all his heart and fervor. And what Mother did, he said, I will worship you with 108 flowers, lotus flowers. So Rama worshipped one after another flowers. After 107, he finds there is no flower. So what happened? Only 107, and he had promised to worship 108. Big impediment, big problem. Now what to do? Rama says, then he says, oh, people call me Kamala Lochana, lotus-eyed one. My eye is like lotus. So he was going to pluck that eye and offer at the feet of Mother. When one is ready to sacrifice completely, that time the mother comes. Swami Vivekananda says, one who can hug the form of death and love the terrible form, to him the mother comes. So great sacrifice, fearlessness and faith in mother. Those are essentials to have the vision of God. And mother reveals and blesses Rama. And that untimely invocation of Mother Durga, that is still being carried out until today. The Durga Puja that we celebrate during this time, in autumn, is because Rama worshipped Durga that time. Otherwise, Durga Puja before Rama, the story goes, legend says that it was being worshipped during spring, early summer, in Chaitra. But now, this Sharadiya Durga Puja, this autumnal festival came because Rama had invoked Divine Mother during that time. So these are three stories of invocation of Mother from mythology. Now let us see in the life of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna himself invoked the divine power, and he had the vision of Mother in image made of stone. He could feel and see that there is not the stone image, there is living presence of Divine Mother in the form of Mother Kali. Then after realizing Mother in the image, he realized Mother as belonging to everything. For Sri Ramakrishna, Divine Mother was that ultimate power which created this universe, which sustains this universe, and which absorbs finally this universe. And by whose will everything in this creation happens. That is the Divine Mother. And when he invoked and had the realization of Mother as belonging and being in everything of this creation, then he tried to invoke her in Holy Mother. You know that story, how Mother was invoked in Holy Mother. Holy Mother had come to Dakshineshwar, perhaps for the fourth time in 1872. And one auspicious date was Falaharini Kali Puja Day in the month of June. It was June 5th, 1872. Sri Ramakrishna said that today the Divine Mother in temple is being worshipped with special ceremony, but he wanted to have her worship in his room. So articles were procured and everything was arranged, and it was at 9 p.m. in the evening, and Sri Ramakrishna said, ask Holy Mother to come. Holy Mother came, she was sitting beside, there was a seat for Mother Kali or Divine Mother, and Sri Ramakrishna asked Holy Mother to go and sit on the seat reserved for the Divine Mother. Holy Mother, without asking anything, without knowing anything, the simple woman from village went and sat there. And Sri Ramakrishna invoked Divine Mother, Shodashi, the most beautiful. When Swamiji came here, guest Swamiji, he said the quality of Shodashi, you know, Shodashi is most softest, sweetest, most loving, ever forgiving, ever forbearing. Those are the qualities of Divine Mother in the form of Shodashi. And Sri Ramakrishna invokes this Divine Mother having this quality in Holy Mother Sarada Devi. With the prayer, Sri Ramakrishna says, O Divine Mother, O Eternal Virgin, possessor of all power, please open the gate of perfection. Sri Ramakrishna's prayer is Sri Ramakrishna's blessing. We have to understand that. Please open the gate of perfection. Purify her body, Holy Mother's body and mind. Sri Ramakrishna said, and it is done. And manifest thyself in her for the welfare of all. That is the great invocation of the Divine Mother in the body and mind of the Holy Mother Sarada Devi. And Sarada Devi becomes the Divine Mother after this worship. Who realized that first? First Sri Ramakrishna himself realized that this Sarada Devi is now not the simple woman folk. She is now the Divine Mother, because all the power of Divine Mother has been invoked in her. The Divine Mother is going to perform her work of doing good to the world through this body and mind for many years to come. And knowing that, Sri Ramakrishna offers his fruits of all his sadhana at the feet of Divine Mother. Who had given him the fruits of sadhana? Divine Mother. And those things he offers at the feet of Holy Mother, because she is now the Divine Mother. And he offers his rosary, saying that my sadhana is complete and total. Now, he doesn't need to do any spiritual practice. It is the culmination of his sadhana. Now, whatever he has to do in the remaining years of his life, to do good to the world, to breathe the name of God, to take away the suffering of humanity during when he will be in the physical body. After that also, to remove all the troubles and miseries through his teaching, through his presence. Whoever will call him, Sri Ramakrishna will manifest. Whoever will call Holy Mother, she will manifest. In form, maybe without form. But when invoked, they will be there to remove all our obstacles, all our difficulties, all our ignorance, all our problems will be solved by invoking the Divine Mother, as Sri Ramakrishna did for the welfare of all through thyself. So the Holy Mother and the Divine Mother become one with this after this worship of Shodashi in his home room. Now, where is the Divine Mother most manifested in us? Swami Vivekananda had a great feeling that the power of Mother lies in women folk. And women in the society were neglected and their power was not recognized. That human body and mind is the most suitable where Mother can be invoked. We see from the life of Sri Ramakrishna. Swami Vivekananda, that's why he said, first I have to make mud for women, where they can manifest the divinity what they have. They have the power to manifest divinity as any other human being. Before father's mud, I have to make mother's mud. That was Swami Vivekananda's motto in life. And he couldn't make in his life, but through his blessings and his wishes, it was made in 1853-54, the mud started. But Swami Vivekananda had great faith in the divine power manifesting through women. When he came to the West, he saw that power manifesting through the women. And he said, women here I see are like Lakshmi and Saraswati. That was his vision of women in the West. Freedom. They work anything. They take care of anything. They can achieve anything. That he saw in the West. That faith he had. In India itself, he was so worried about the manifestation of power that mothers, that women had was potential in them. So he prayed for that. So our focus in life also should be that love that manifests through Mother. When we invoke Mother's presence, Mother comes. And how we know that Mother's presence in us? We know through our becoming more loving towards others. That's what is the Mother's power. Love is one essential power of the Divine Mother. Unless that love is manifested, Divine Mother has not come. So there comes this love. And Mother's guidance makes us focus in our life. What should be the focus of our life? Our focus should be to purify ourselves and to serve others. That is the goal of humanity, to make us pure from all ignorance and all dirt in our mind. By that, when we are purified, then service. They say, loving service to humanity come through invocation of Mother in us. When Mother is invoked in us, within us, then she will destroy all impurities, all evil, as she destroyed Madhukaita, as she destroyed Mahishasura, as she destroyed Chandamunda, and as she destroyed Shumba Nishumba. They are all hidden inside us. Lust, greed, jealousy, competition, all so many things. We can understand others, we can hear the good of others. All these things are there. How to vanquish them, how to make ourselves purified, pure. Then it comes that invoking Mother's presence in us will make us pure. From Asura's power, holding of ourselves, the heart, the heaven of our heart, it will be held by the gods. That we want. We want love, peace, service, knowledge to reign our heart, not the greed and passions to reign our heart. And invoking Mother, we do that. And this is the best time to invoke Mother. That is what we do when we worship Durga. Through flowers we worship, through Chandan, the sandal paste we worship. That's all part of invoking Divine Mother. But the real invocation should come in the heart with a great love for these qualities, with a great passion to transform ourselves from low human beings to the divine qualities, that we could acquire that. And those all divine qualities can be acquired by the grace of the Divine Mother. On this auspicious day, Navaratri, that is my prayer. May Mother present herself, manifest herself through us in our every deed. Her love, her grace, her power, may they be present in everything that we